See here again I forget the recording, so that's why I was telling. Okay, fine, leave it. So now what I want to do, this script, what is happening, once if this services is stopped, automatically it will be go and it will be going to start the services. But what I want, if it is going to start the services, before starting it has to take one confirmation from me. Really you want to start the services? If you want, please give yes. If you are going to give yes, then only it has to start the services. So for that, this is the code which one I have developed. So how I have written, this is the same line, no doubt, right? In this I have taken one variable. In the variable I have saved this status of these services. It's checking if this services is equal to stop. If really it is stopped, if the condition is going to satisfy, it will be go into this loop. In this loop I have taken one variable, and in that variable I am writing read host. What is going to be happen in this, just we will see, and we will see. So what is going to happen if I'm going to run this? What will be going to happen? It is going to, in this variable, it is read host means is reading the value. It is trying to read the value whatever you are going to enter, right? I have written yes or no here, right? So whatever value, if you are going to run this much, it is going to read the value. See here, it is going to display. SQL Server is not running when you want to read. So something so in single column, whatever you will write here, it is going to display into your screen, and the value whatever you will enter, right, it is going to saved into this value. Got it? If I am going to run this, what is going to happen? It is asking press Y or N, anything. If I press here Y and I press the enter, now in this variable what value is stored? The value is stored Y. Getting or not? No doubt.
Yeah,
right?
yes.
So here what happened? Now it is asking for some value, and whatever we will enter, if we are going to enter Y, yes I want, it is going to save into this, and then I am matching with the condition. If that value is equal to yes, then start the services. Got it? And start the services, then go and display this services has been started now. Got it? Else if the condition is not satisfied here, if it is went here status is equal to stop, it is not equal to stop, what it is, if, and then it will match the condition. If it is running, it is going to display the result, it is running into this color. So here also no doubt, right? If it is stopped, it will be asking for me, like if I will stop here, if I will run, it is asking you want to start. If I press yes and press enter, so then it is went here, it is matched the condition, I have pressed yes, it started the status, and it is displaying the result, right? Correct?
Yes.
Okay, here one more thing I want to add you. Here we want to add few more things. What I want to add here, in this state, my PowerShell went and it trying to start that services, right? Correct? But in this case, what is happening? It is directly displaying the result, right? But you can't say it's went for starting, but it is not started. Maybe it will be happen, no? You will right click and you start the services, and services maybe it will not start some of the time, some issue, right? Correct? Correct or wrong? So I want this line should not be displayed at this time. This also line has to be verified. I have started my services, whether my services has started or not. If it is started, then only you display this result. Getting or not?
Yeah.
Getting, no? Here what happened? It will be go to this line, it will try to start, and it will display the result.
Sometimes this may not start now. So
or other, yeah, or sometime it will take time to 5 minutes to start. So that time
yes,
it has to check. Now it is not checking my condition whether it is started or not. It is when to start, it is displaying the result, it is started. But I want you to develop this script tomorrow class. In this you try to add one more loop. In this loop, you add here if that services is started. I have started my services. It is already started. Then only you display the result. Getting or not?
Yeah.
Huh? Getting what I told you to do? Ravi, Venkat.
Yes, yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
Okay, so next time I have already written here. You can see that. In this way you have to go, or you think that first, like how you are going to like it will check the status. I started, or otherwise you can do wait for 10 seconds, then check the status whether it is started or not. If it is started, display it is running now. Okay, if it is running, you can directly, it has to display this. Or next thing what you have to add in this script, two things I am going to do, tell you the one. If you are not able to do, anyhow I am going to explain you. So this time, if I am pressing here, if I'm running, it is asking you want to start, like to start. If I'm pressing yes, it is going to start the services. If I'm pressing N, it is not display any result, right? If I am pressing N here, it has to display you have pressed no to not to start. If I'm pressing N, it has to display the result. You have selected
Something
N.
else.
So we are not going to start this services. We are terminating this PowerShell script, something like result. Got it? If I'm pressing yes, result is coming. If I'm pressing no, result is not coming. So you have to do the two modification in this script. One, what you got? It has to verify first, and then it has to display it is running or not, right? Second thing is,
Yeah.
if I'm pressing N, it has to display you have pressed N. So we are exiting this program. So same, I think last time some student has already sent me that script. So many time I will give some work, right? So people is write and they will send me the script. So okay, later class I am going to explain you this script, not now. So I hope here no doubt, right? So two work I have given for you, right? Now I am going to explain you 7-zip installation for the script. Now time is there. I will try to explain this and then we are going to complete the class. So this is the what this is little bit big script, and why this we are using this script, and this script is very important script for the DBA purpose. Why it is this is a very important script? Because many time what happen, you have to zip your file. Just example, if you get the requirement from the client, because your database size is too huge, too big, and you are taking the backup, and what is going to be happen? No, backup is taking like more space, right? So what client is saying, you go and zip that. Whenever you will take the database backup, the backup file has to be zip format, right? Either that request you will get, either you will get the request, some of the time you will see your error log file is become too big, right? And it will give the space issue. You want to zip those file also in the some alternate some repetitive time, like every 1 month, whatever log file is generated, you zip this file. Or every time SQL Server will be restart, it will create some new error log file, right? So those old error log file has to be zip format. So just that is a one example. Or something related, if you are creating any report, that file has to be there in the zip format. Or otherwise you have written, if anybody has told you, client has given you 10 script to run into the 10 server and you are getting the result, this all script has to be there in the zip format. It has to generate the result. So doing the zip thing, it is required first 7-zip or some zip software has to be installed in your computer, right? Correct or wrong, guys?
Yes.
Right. If that 7-zip software is not installed, or zip software is not installed in your, you can't do the zip, right? Correct, no?
Yeah. Yes.
Correct. So for that, we are going to written one script, and like later classes, you are going to write one programming where you are writing like you go and develop some backup. of the database, and you want in the zip format. So using SQL Server, you can't do that. Right click and do. You have to manually, you have to take the backup, or you have written the program for taking the backup. Then zip file will be, it is difficult for you, right? For that, what I want, whatever you are going to do, first zip 7-zip software has to be installed. So what my purpose is today, this script, in that, what I will do in my using this script, I am going to install the 7-zip software to 100 of computer. Now this programming has been written just for one computer. Later in the third class, once I will explain you how to develop the loop, right, into the PowerShell, that time I will rotate this script, same script only, into the loop. So I will teach you in the later classes. Now this script has been written just for one server only. If you want to install the zip software, how you can do, like you know that like there will be 100 of computer is there. In the 100 of computer, you want to install the 7-zip software, how you can do? You can go with the multiple of things. You want to install some this one what to say, some SSMS. Nowadays SQL Server SSMS is coming in in some separate
software. Yeah.
So you want to install, you can't go with the SQL Server installation for the 100 of the server, because there it's required many things you have to give manually, right? Like your server names, right? It is, you have to put manually. So those things you can't do in that. For those things you required one more file. There you can put that all detail, like server name, what it has to be take, right? But those kind of thing which is not required, like VLC player you want to install, right? It is required just next and next only. If you are not giving, automatically it's taking the default. But installing the SQL Server and you are not giving the SQL Server instance name, it will not take any default, by default anything, right? You have to
Yeah.
give that instance name, right? Or some
Yes.
configuration once you have to fill it. So for that, maybe this kind of thing will be not work, because it's required some value. For that, we will see the later classes. So using INI file you can do that, but some of the thing which is not required, like SSMS, is required only next install. Like your 7-zip, it's required next, it will be installed. VLC player, .NET++, these things is not required anything manually, you have to give that, right? So now
Yeah.
what we are, yeah,
I have one small doubt, sir.
yes,
I
please.
mean, for patching, while applying patching, there also we have to go with the next
Yes,
only.
yes,
But
yes.
in case of no, sir. But in case of we have more than 2 instances, in such case we have to select the instance name for which we have
Yes,
to apply patch.
correct.
So
It will
can
check
we
mark you.
achieve that also? Can we achieve that functionality through this PowerShell?
You can do
Is
that,
there?
there is no problem,
Okay.
but you have to add
Okay.
one extra step. Once it is going for patching, it has to ask, like how I have added the simple example I have given. No, it is just taking what, so it has to display that what are
Uh,
the instances there, which instance you want to go. That thing you have to add there in the programming.
I mean, that is a checkbox one. So for that, how we can give an input?
So you can see here, just I will go to this program, then I will explain you that one. Fine.
Okay.
I will tell you,
Okay. Okay.
even if I will going with software, it is asking for next, select something, right? But you
Yeah.
can
Correct.
go with, you don't take GUI graphical format. There is something called, you will see down, I have given, if you are going with n hyphen, it is no UI will come. But
Okay.
that time it is required, it will be going to prompt. But nobody is doing patching and SQL Server installation using PowerShell. All will
Okay.
going
I
with the
mean,
manually only.
uh,
But
I
you get
got
to
that
do.
automation one. As you said, uh, as you said, we can achieve installation of
Yes,
SSMS in all the servers at once.
attempt, because it's not
That's a
required any
nice.
default thing. You can go with
But to apply
installation.
patch,
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, to do patching also, can we achieve this functionality?
Yes,
I
yes,
mean,
yes, you can do
applying a
with that.
patching.
You can, this is not a difficult task, you will able to do that. So only
Okay.
you have to
And
see like how you have to do and where you have to write that programming in that fashion. Till here it is going to complete. After that, whenever it's required any input, it has to display the result, right? Or
okay.
otherwise you can go with the basic UI. So where it is must, it is required, only those it will be going to print. So there is the many thing is there, but you want, you can achieve that, or otherwise you can use that this one, it will prompt that value, you have to enter it, you have to write the programming in such a way. but till now nobody has asked for it and nobody want to do the automation of the patching, right?
Yeah.
Because that is difficult for that. And
Why I ask like that means, I mean, we have, if we are managing hundreds of servers, but out of them, only 5 servers I'm going to patch. So if I give those 5 IP details and already copied the required
uh-huh.
patch to the server, so can I automate? I mean, if I just give the 5 IPs, will it
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
do like
it,
that?
it,
Like
it,
that,
it,
my
it,
concern.
it is possible. You can't say it is not possible, but what I
Okay.
will tell you, go with those automation which is really required for your organization. Patching, you think it is that there, even you are thinking also, you are learning also, and you will able to do this, but that is not in real time. Nobody will go with the automation in one time only. They want to install that 100 of server. No, nobody will do,
Definitely.
because
Yeah.
DBA also has to show some this one. See here, if that 10 server, see here, just understood the first requirement. If you are going to patch any 10 production server, what is going to be happen? You have to create the change window, right? You have to create
Hmm.
the CR. Without CR, you can't patch that. And just example, in the 10 server, issue came, it is not able to patch. Whether you will able to fix within that change window? No, right?
Hmm.
That's why they, if you will see in your organization also, they will go for one server or two server patch for one day. That also they will give 2 or 3 days time window. If something going to be happen, we will fix within this time, right?
Okay.
So that's why it is good. Learning purpose, it is good. But for real time, this is not going to happen. They are going to patch one server one time only. If any issues happen, all team will be sit, they will try to fix it. If the 10 server you have there and 10 server came the issue, then how you are going to fix also? You will not able to fix, your change will fail for the all 10, right?
Hmm.
So that's why real time it is not going to work. Even if you will see the installation of the SQL server, they will give the 2 days time minimum, because they know that if something is going to happen, they have to fix it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yes.
you have to go with only those automation which is really required for your organization, right? Do those kind of automation. Just example, if you are thinking something, if I'm installing the SQL server, after installation of SQL server, you have to change multiple of setting, right? You have to verify multiple of thing, right? You go and automate that one. After installation, I have to check that SA has been disabled or not, or this service account has been added to this one, right? So there is a multiple of
Hmm.
things is there. Verify that enterprise edition is only has to be installed, verify collagen setting and all, create that multiple of job, it has to be automated, or that job has been already, it is that you can, right? This kind of thing you will verify. So better you can go with that purpose, correct? So,
Yeah.
or otherwise you are going to disk space monitoring, capacity planning. There is a multiple of things is there to automate. So better what I will request, don't waste time in this kind of thing. Means real time, if you are going to tell your organization also, they will not approve this. They will tell no, patching will not do for 10 server in one time, right?
No, sir. Basically, we do like that.
Okay. Yeah, if you are doing,
That's why
then no,
I got that requirement.
yeah, no problem. If it is there, means you
Mm.
can try this. There is no problem. Anyhow, I'm
Okay.
going to install this. I am going to explain this example, and then after this, this one you try in your office. So what I am going to do here? So I will first I will check whether I have the 7-zip or not. I will just press 7-zip. I think 7-zip software is not there for me, right? If I am going to run this script, what is going to happen? You will see. If I will execute this, okay, anyhow, it is all automatically, it is just in this folder, this software is downloaded and it is trying to install. You will see, and then I will explain you that all. So I have given here 30 seconds to wait, 35 seconds. So that's why this my once it is downloaded, it's waiting for 35 seconds. After 35 seconds, it will be going to remove. So I think 7-zip, it will come out. Just I have to wait for half minute. Okay, now it is done. If I will go now, if I will put 7-zip, so this one is came, right? So it is
Yeah.
installed now. If I will go here, if I will go back and then I will go for the uninstall program, you can see just now it is installed, right? So installing
Yes.
any program, what are the things what you have to do? You have to download. You have to download the software, right?
Yeah.
Either you have downloaded or next thing, you have to decide the path. Which path it has to be, the software has to download, right? After that, what you are doing basic, next is your installer. Install the software, right? Once the installation will be done, what you are doing? Delete the this four step you are following for installing any software, right? Correct. So, or either what you are going to do, you are downloading the software, you are copying into the some certain path of the software. Even SSMS also, what you will do, you will not download for the each server, you will just paste into the each drive, right, in the each server, like that you are doing. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So it's fine. So what we are doing, we are going to add this 4 step into our programming. I don't want to copy into the each server. I copy and paste there the each server. I want, if I will run the script, in that my PowerShell script has to download this software into the each server, right? In the each server, it has to install the software. Each server, once the installation will be done, it has to delete the software from the each server where it is downloaded, right? Correct. So now I have written this script just for one server. Later, what we are going to do, we are going to rotate into the loop, and that time we will go and we will give that these are the server, you run this script. Okay. Anyhow, so what is this one? Anybody can tell what is the meaning of this one, this line? I have taken one variable, I have declared one path. Correct.
Yeah.
If I'm going to run this, what is going to happen? It is going to display the path name. That's it. Why I have decided this? Because I want my software has to be downloaded in this location. You can take any location, 7J. Correct. Next one, next line, what I have added here, it is written every detail, but I will explain you here. Next line, what I am doing here, I am just checking my path. If my path is available, then go and download in that path. If the path is not available, go and create the path. That also we have to add in our script. Otherwise, you given directly to go and that path is not there, your script will fail. Correct.
Yes.
That path has to be there. So this is the line where it will be. What I will do, I will remove this because I have to explain what is the test path. Just I will go and I will go to this one. I will remove this. So test path is the command. If you will copy this and you will go to my this one get command I have ran, right, somewhere you will able to find out this one. So see here, this is the command test path. So test path is what? Test path is used for testing the path. If I will give test path and I will give hyphen path and I'm given this variable, so what is happening? It is testing this path is available or not. Correct.
Yeah.
If you want to and see here, now I am explaining just one thing here. So what I will do, if I will run this, what I'm getting, I'm getting true. Why? Because my already this path is available in this location. If I will go and if I will delete this, if I will go and if I will delete this path and if I'm going to run this, what is going to happen? It is going to give the false reader. So what I am doing, next step, I am just verifying the path. What is the meaning of this container? You know?
It means forward type.
No, it is checking that, it is checking this. If you are giving the container means it is checking that directory. So just example, if I will go here, if I will go here only, it is there. No, I will create this directory, just example. And now if I am running this, it is giving the true result. Just example. Once again, I will come. And what I am going to do now here in this path, what I am going to do, in this where I created, in this I'm creating one notepad, just example. TXJ something TEE, some document I have created, right? And if I will go to property,
details. Path, complete path.
yes, I'm going to give here the same path only, TEE.txt I have given here. So now, okay guys, you have to log in again after 10 minutes. Okay, I'm
Okay.
getting that because my it is not paid version. So now what happened,
Okay.
if I'm going to run this, what is going to be happen? It is giving the false result because I have given container. Container means it is treating this full thing as a
Directory name for.
so if I want, if I will remove this, if I will type here, if even instead of container, if I will give any, this time I will get my result as a true. This time it is checking whether this in this directory this file is there or not. Getting or not? So it is such a way it is written. So what I am going to do, I will do this one and I am writing here. So it is, you have to think that means what kind of human has to be work there and put the effort. It has to be written in your script only in such a way. So just I have given here. What is that? It is testing my path. If the path is already there, it is going to display this path is already there. If the path is not there, it is going to create this path. So if you want to create that path or create the directory, which command you have to use? New item.
Yeah.
New item, and you can give the hyphen path and you can give the location is this, correct? This is the location of that path, and it is going to create. So what I'm going to do, this is also new item, is also it will be part of this only. If you will go to command line text path, you have seen, right? If I'm going to paste here, if I go to find next, so you will able to find this command also here. No, it is not here. New item, right? If you want to know anything, I will tell you how to take the help like test path. Just example, you go to Google and directly you can just test path. If you will give and you press enter, you open the Microsoft site, and here it is going to display the multiple of example. Test path means is going to test in this way, so false or true result, whatever. So you, whatever I am teaching, go to Google and check that. So what is going to happen for me? What is going to display the result? Tell me here. What it will do? It will be just save this this path. It is going to check the path. If it is going to be, if the path will be going to exist, it is going to display into the already exist. If it is not, it is going to create the path, right? If I'm going to run this, what I'm getting? I'm getting this path is already, this path is already exists. But this time, if I will go and if I will delete this path, this means this directory, what I am going to get? It will not give the error. It will go here. It will create the directory. Correct? You will see here it is created. Correct? No doubt till here.
Yeah.
Okay. Next line, what I am going to do? I am going to download the software. There is two way. One way is you go and you can copy and you can paste here, but in the real time, if you are writing the script, it is not possible you to go and copy into the each server. So it should be better you write the program in such a way that PowerShell will only download and it will be saved into some location, right? So for that, what I have given, I have taken the two variable. In one variable, I have saved the path from where I can download the software. If I will go to here, if I will give this one, what is going to happen? My software is going to download, right? If I execute this. So in here, I have taken one variable, source variable. In that, I have saved my path from where my software has to be downloaded, right? And I have taken one destination location. In that, what I'm going to give, I am this path. If you are going, if you are giving destination is equal to like this format, so what is going to happen? That software, whatever you have downloaded in this, right? So it is going to, so what is it is going to be stored in this, in the 7-zip name. It is going to change the name. So it will not going to change. So once we are going to execute in this format, right? Till here, no doubt, right? Why we have created this two variable. One variable we are saving from which source we have to download the software. Second destination I have created, we have to change the name whatever software we have downloaded, right? Because you will see here this 7-zip software name will be this one, 7-zip, something like that. Or otherwise you can give this software name, that also it's fine. Or otherwise your name, so you can give in this format also, right? Till here, no doubt, right?
I didn't get the destination. So when when we have given this path, okay, it will be downloaded like that. Okay.
No, it will not download. It is just I have declared it now. If I will run this, nothing is going to happen. It is just this value of this is stored in this variable, and this value is stored into this variable.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay. Got it.
Got it. So
But
next one. Yeah.
In source, the MSI name is 7Z1604. That is the name.
It is the
in
name. I will tell you in the next line. I will explain you this. I want to change the name. I will tell you now. So next line is what? If you download any software from the internet, there is 3 ways. One way is you can use the invoke web request. This is the command. Which one? You have to see that even you get command was the command. No, if you will go to the get command, you will able to see this is the command. So I told you we will use, see here, get invoke web request. Invoke web request command is used for downloading the software from the internet. That is the one way if you are going with the commandlets. And or otherwise you can use the .NET library also to downloading the software. So we will see that both example. So what is happen? I am checking if that command is available or not, right? If you are using PowerShell version 1, maybe example, right? So that time commandlet was not developed. And if it is going, if you are running this command evoke web request, it will fail. Getting or not? Hello?
Yeah.
If that, so you have seen just now I have saved my get command result, right, yesterday. So all command, this command is already loaded in my PowerShell. If I will run this, what is going to give? It is going to give some result. It is already, this is there, right? So what I am going to do here, I am going to check, even this line is not required. Check if this is there or not, because I know that this nothing is required here. If I will run only this much, it is going to work for me, right? Invoke web request. Invoke web request, what it will do? You have to write this command. You have to give the source location. What is the source? Source is your, from where you are downloading the software, and after that you have to give $out file destination. What is your destination location? Destination is this location, right? So it will be download the file, and after that it will be copy from there to in this location with this name change. Automatically it will do. If I'm going to run this, what is going to be happen? This, it is displayed, this file is already there. It is downloaded my software into this folder, if you will see that, and it is name change has been done. Got it?
Yeah,
no doubt. So but what I have done here, in this script, what I have done here, I am checking this whether this invoke back request is there or not in my system. Maybe if you are using the PowerShell version 1, maybe that time it will fail, right? This command, because that time this commandlet was not came only, or in your server sometime maybe you have not loaded. After 1 minute you have to log in again. Maybe your that command is not loaded. That time it will fail, right? So it is checking that get command is there, then go to inside there. If it is not there, use the .NET library. Even you can use that .NET library also to downloading the software. Now what I will do, I will remove this line, and I'm using only this much. Then also my software is really going to be downloaded. What I will do, I will just delete the full folder only. Now it is deleted. Now I am running this script. This script is also going to be download the software into this location. If you'll go and you will see here installer, inside that is downloading, right? So there is two way, not even two way, there is a total three ways is there to download any software from the internet. So now what I am going to do here, so till here no doubt, right? You can